speech competition. We have some speakers that gave these speeches in those competitions. Personally, I am in the category of impromptu, where you have 3 minutes to prepare a 5-minute speech. I was a finalist at SI and won first place at Mercy. So today our first speaker will be Jackie Rice. She will be doing a speech on sugar. This is a persuasive speech. Now she gave this at SI, which was her first speech competition, and she won 2nd place.
Hello. 10,000 years ago, on an island in the western edge of the Pacific Ocean, a toxic plant began being domesticated. It was cultivated for medicine and religious ceremonies, but the consumption of this poison could kill. It has evolved from a medicine into a monster that threatens millions of healthy lives today. This substance is linked to thousands of deaths worldwide. What is this stuff? Sugar. Sugar is humanity's enemy. If sugar is so bad for us, then why do we crave it? The injection of sugar into the bloodstream affects the same pleasure centers of the brain that respond to heroin and cocaine. But why would our brain let something so bad be pleasurable? 22 million years ago, apes in the African rainforest swung through the canopy, eating delicious fruits packed with natural sugars year-round. Then the Ice Age came and a mutant gene appeared, causing a craving for fructose for the sake of survival. Sugar was a savior and now threatens lives everywhere. Ironic, wouldn't you think? Sugar was first planted on the island of Hispaniola in the Caribbean. In the late 1400s, Columbus was the first of many to plant sugarcane in the New World. It was first planted in the Caribbean on the island of Hispaniola. Puerto Rico is next. I'm sorry, I haven't said this in a week. Just a moment. Then Brazil followed. In the 1700s, sugar and slavery were working together to make millions of people suffer. Puerto Rico is next. Then Trinidad and Barbados fell victim. Every few years, a new island began planting and churning tons of sugar. When the native slaves died from fatigue and starvation from the harsh working conditions, they were just replaced with African slaves. Life on these sugar plantations was hell for an African. In the 1790s, Quaker William Fox once told the crowd that for every pound of sugar, we may as well be considered as consuming 2 ounces of human flesh. Despite the harsh conditions and death rates of the slaves on these plantations, slaves kept being replaced and world production of sugar went up. From 1870 to 1900, world production of cane and beet sugar increased from 2.8 million tons a year to 13 million plus. That's as much sugar as 6,500,000 Americans consume in a lifetime, enough to fill 6,500,000 industrialized dumpsters, which in turn also means that one American consumes about an entire dumpster filled to the brim with sugar in just one lifetime. The consumers of this product today are suffering just as much as those slaves did back then. Sugar can lead to disease, obesity, diabetes, dental issues, and more. Table sugar, or sucrose, is composed of glucose and fructose. Glucose is naturally metabolized by cells throughout your entire body, but fructose is different. Fructose is processed in the liver only. Too much fructose in quickly digested foods, such as sodas and candy, break down into fats called triglycerides. Some fats stay in the liver, which can eventually lead to dysfunctional liver or disease. Some portions of the blood, which can create higher blood pressure and heightens the danger of a heart attack. Leptin is a hormone in the brain that manages the amount of sugar, fat that is stored in your body, and adjusts your sense of hunger. The fructose in the sugar makes the brain leptin resistant, making the consumer hungrier for more. Effects from fructose can cause extreme overweight issues and even obesity. Obesity is one of the leading causes of death in America. Obesity and being overweight together is the second leading cause of preventable death in America. An estimated over 300,000 Americans die per year to the fault of obesity. From slaves to disease to obesity, sugar has been responsible for countless deaths and sufferings. Sugar wasn't meant to be our enemy, but humans created an enemy from it. By cultivating it and mass-producing it, humans forced sugar into the hands of people who could really do without. The next time you're tempted by that soda in the fridge, maybe it won't seem so appetizing. Sugar is humanity's enemy. Thank you.
Okay, we have 3 speakers left. Our next speaker, Flo, won 2nd place at SI and 1st place at Mercy. She will be doing the speech OCD, a dramatic speech. Here.
The first time I saw her, everything in my head went quiet. All the tics, all the constant refreshing images just disappeared. When you have obsessive compulsive disorder, you don't really get quiet moments. Even in bed I'm thinking, did I lock the door? Yes. Did I wash my hands? Yes. Did I lock the door? Yes. Did I wash my hands? Yes. But when I saw her, the only thing I could think about was the hairpin covering her lips. Or the Alistair cheek, Alistair cheek, Alistair cheek! I knew I had to talk to her. I asked her out 6 times in 30 seconds. She said yes after the 3rd one, but none of them felt right, so I just had to keep going. On our first date, I spent more time organizing my meal by color than I did eating it, or talking to her. But she loved it. She loved that I had to kiss her goodbye 16 times, or 24 times if it was Wednesday. She loved that it took me forever to walk home, because there are lots of cracks on our sidewalk. When we moved in together, she felt safe, like no one would ever rob us, because I definitely locked the door 18 times. At night, she'd lay in bed, watch her turn the lights off, and on, and off, and on, and off, and on, and off, and on, and off. She'd close her eyes and imagine the days and nights just passing in front of her. I'd always watch her mouth when she talked, when she said she loved me. Her mouth would curl up at the edges. Then some mornings I'd start kissing her goodbye, but she'd just leave because I was just making her late for work. When I stopped at a crack in the sidewalk, she just kept walking. When she said she loved me, her mouth was a straight line. She said that I was taking up too much of her time, that she shouldn't let me get so attached to her, that this whole thing was a mistake, but happened to be a mistake, that I don't have to wash my hands after I touched her. Love is not a mistake, and it's killing me that she can run away from this, and I just can't. I can't go out and I can't spend time with you, because I always think of her. Usually, when I obsess over things, I see germs seeping into my skin, I see myself crushed by an endless obsession of cars, and she was the first beautiful thing I ever got stuck on. I want to wake up every morning thinking about the way she holds her steering wheel, or the way she turns shower off when she's opening a safe, or the way she blows her heel. Now I just think about who else is kissing her. I can't breathe because he only kisses her once. He doesn't care. He doesn't care if it's perfect. I want her back so bad. I leave the door unlocked. I leave the lights on.
Our next 2 speakers are both humorous speakers. The Toby Kaplan, who will be talking about the wonders of bowling, and he's also a fellow impromptuer with me, will now give his speech. So please welcome Toby Kaplan doing Bowling by Jim Gaffigan.
Hi. As you know, I'll be doing Bowling by Jim Gaffigan. So I went bowling recently, not to brag, and I realized there are only 2 kinds of people who really go bowling. The people who like to bowl, And then people were like, would it be hysterical if we went bowling? Because for most of us, bowling's the thing we do when we've done everything else. Well, we could go bowling, or we could go hang ourselves. Why don't we go bowling? No one ever gets jealous when you say, hey, I just went bowling. Oh, you did. Glad I couldn't make it. But you gotta love a sport that you can eat while playing. You never see that in tennis. Wait, before you serve, let me dig into these nachos. It's a different sport. It has an ashtray built into the equipment. Not even poker has that. And those sweaty finger drying machines. If you're sweating from bowling, you're out of shape. And if you're out of shape and you bowl, you're likely a professional bowler. There's nothing really healthy about bowling either. It's like, here are some nice shoes 10,000 people have worn. Now stick your fingers in these dirty holes. Now you have the flu. You're welcome. And it's not like those bowling balls ever wear out. They probably haven't manufactured a bowling ball in 10,000 years. Someone's probably playing with Fred Flintstones right now. I don't own my own bowling ball because I'm not a weirdo. Yeah, I volunteer to carry around a 50-pound ball. Could you put it in an ugly purse for me? That's how I meet the ladies. Hey, I couldn't help but notice they're staring at my ugly purse. It's filled with a big blue ball. Do you mind if I follow you around the parking lot? I always have to pick out my own bowling ball because I can never find the right one. It's like, this one's too heavy. This one's good, but it's pink. I can't fit my fingers in here. How do they decide those finger sizes anyway? It's either for a 5-year-old girl or the Incredible Hulk. And those bowling shoes, no update there. Oh, we need you to wear our magic shoes before you roll our magic balls. Some people own their own bowling ball, their own bowling shoes, and have no friends. That's mean. But I can say that because I like bowling. I watch bowling on TV because I use my time wisely. I was watching a National College Bowling Championship and they have bowling coaches. What kind of advice is a bowling coach gonna give? It's like, hey, Timmy. Yeah? Next time, try to knock down all the pins. Are you sure? Trust me. Just do it, son. There's few moments in life more embarrassing than that gutter ball. Because then you have to do that turn back to your friends like, the ball's broken, it's tilted down there, and you never want to be the worst bowler in the group. Or else someone treats you like you have cancer. You can do it. We're praying for you. If you're really bad at bowling like me, they'll ask you if you want to put the bumpers up. Bowling's not that complex anyways, like, oh, would you like to put the bumpers up? We can just get rid of the pins, give you this coloring book and go sit in the corner. But I like bowling. It's a perfect sport for the lazy man. Because not all sports have a machine that rolls the ball towards you at arm level. Is there any way I can do this in like a chair?
Cambridge was not able to participate in the SI speech competition this year, but he did place second in the Mercy speech competition. He will be doing the speech Seafood by Jim Gaffigan.
I'll be doing Seafood by Jim Gaffigan. I'm glad I'm in Boston. Great seafood town. What's with all the lobster? All over New England, lobster. It's disgusting. So I was on vacation with my wife in Cape Cod, because, you know, I'm white. And this guy came up to me and said, is there a reason why you're not having any lobster? Why aren't you having any lobster? And I was like, well, today I thought I ordered what I want. And I really wasn't in the mood for any bug meat. Because that's what shellfish are. Just giant, creepy, crawly insects that live at the bottom of the ocean. They have a rock-hard shell like bugs. They've got spindly legs like bugs. They've got giant antennas like freaking monsters. Like, that's what they probably are, monsters. Like, if you saw a chicken running around your house, you'd be like, what the hell is this chicken doing in my house? But let me tell you, if you saw a lobster crawling around your floor, you're like, we're moving. I mean, really, what's the difference between a lobster and a scorpion? One drowns, one swims. You know, I bet the first people to eat lobster were like, how can I eat 3 sticks of butter in one meal? I found this giant fleeing sea scorpion. Lobster tail. Isn't that the part near the butt? Yeah, I'll start there and work my way. How about those restaurants where you have to choose out your own lobster? You're like, ooh, I guess I'll have the one that's really struggling with the rubber bands. He seems appealing. Oh, you're gonna boil him to death for me too? Great, great. Why am I in this decision? The Northeast and all its shellfish. Maryland with their crab. Isn't it kind of a red flag you have to use tools to actually eat it? They're like, oh, I see you're in the crab today. Let me go get you some tools to actually enjoy your meal. You're gonna need it for that half a bite of bug meat. I mean, there's crabs too, as in the sexually transmitted disease crabs. There's just the baby crab and the dinner crab. You know, God's up in heaven going, what do I have to do to get these people to stop eating it? I named an STD after it. They still eat it. I put it at the bottom of the ocean. They still eat it. I gave it a rock hard shell. They still eat it. Jesus, sorry, son. You're gonna have to go back down there. How do you even order crabs with a straight face? Like, yes, I love the crabs. I'll give my wife some later. But shh, don't tell her it's a surprise. Even the crabs by itself is a shifty character. It always looks like it's trying to avoid an awkward situation. It's like, oh crap, oh that got money.
I hope you enjoyed those 4 speakers and stay for the next production of Hansel and Gretel. Thank you.
Can't chase away so. If I am hungry, I'll never say, will not give way, chase
And Mother, when she comes home, will certainly make us a rice pudding. Yay! Get back to work again. Be quick. If Mother comes and we haven't done right, in fact, he will fare with us tonight. Work again? No, not for me. It's not my idea at all. It doesn't suit me. It's such a bore. Dancing is all your fault, I'm sure. I agree. Dancing, dancing. Oh yes, that's better far. And sing a song at the same time. One that our grandmother used to sing that and dance. nobody wants. And we would have horses, and people would wait on us all the time. Care for a strawberry, Your Highness? I don't mind if I do, lovely servant. Here, try some of these roasted dumplings. They're very popular around the palace these days. If you were a princess and I were a prince, we could do exactly as we pleased, and no one would ever scream at us or tell us we were lazy or worthless. Princes and princesses are supposed to be lazy, aren't they? Would you care to dance, my royal sister? I'd be delighted, royal brother, Prince, Your Highness. Would you dance too? You are both wonderful sisters, and you are both wonderful brothers. Are you getting cold? Yes.
It must be getting late. Do you think we should go home?
I guess. I wish we had more to take back with us. Which way did we come from anyway? I don't know. I thought you were watching. I was, but it's hard to see where the sun is.
That's because the clock is gone, guys.
Well, let's sit down and be very prompt. Let's see what I do. Guys, wake up. It's morning. Where did she go?
Who?
All the pretty little angels and fairies. You saw them too? I thought I was dreaming. Gretel? What kind of house has gingerbread all over it? Victorian, I think. And lollipops? I don't know. Did you see it in your dream? No, I see it right there. Wow, that was not there yesterday.
Maybe the angels left it for us.
It's beautiful. Do you think the angels are inside?
Let's see.
Wait, guys, what if they're sleeping? Maybe we should wait till someone comes out. If they have such a pretty house, they probably have food too.
Gretel, this smells like chocolate. It even looks like chocolate.
Black Forest? I'm starving. Do you think they'd mind if we ate a little? I don't know, Hon. Well, one bite each shouldn't hurt anything.
This is great. Devil's food. Who would have thought angels would make a house out of devil's food cake?
Nibble, nibble, little mouse. Who's nibbling at our house? Hello? Hello yourself. Who are you? I'm Gretel, ma'am. These are my brothers Hansel and Gretel, and this is my sister Liesel. We're lost. Good. I'm Rosina the Witch, Queen of the Forest. I'm the best cook in the world. I'm the best children. The child triplets, they call us, and we never lie. How do you do, ma'am? Wee little thing, aren't you? Free range, are you?
No, ma'am, we're Lutheran.
No matter, I run an ecumenical kitchen here. Is that the same as vegetarian? 3 months. You don't find that enough. Hungry? Oh yes, Miss Child, we're starving. You must be, or you would be turned out some old lady's house. Here comes the chocolate decadence. Maybe you don't have it too? Do you have an angel food cake? Bite your tongue. Here, eat this Napoleon and shut up.
Thank you very much, ma'am. Do you want a telephone?
Had one. Got me when I turned it into toad. Then I ate the toad. No one ever called anyway. Mind stepping into this cage, little.
We'd rather not.
Oh, we'd rather not. Come, know how to cook? A little. Know how to use a stove like this? No. Good. We'll teach you. By the way, you don't happen to have any green soup at home, do you? No, ma'am. Good. For a second there, you remind me of Ellen. Now get some firewood for the stove. Careful. What? Firewood! Now move! Now, how everybody used to do that? The little brat stand on the step by
big festival going on outside. Back in the art room, as I mentioned before, there are still 5 more cakes. Everything must go. And so it's going to be a crazy round of cake walk back there. If possible, I want to get a couple other people up on stage here before we leave. It would not be possible to let everyone who participated today, all the students and all the teachers, take a bow. So I'm going to see if I can find a couple of sacrificial stand-ins to take a bow. I haven't coordinated with this with them, so we'll see. Is Mrs. Siegel here? And okay, come on up, Mrs. Siegel. Jay, come on out. Arlo, come up here. Okay. So here we have some folks who would not be taking a bow for themselves, but on behalf of all the performers here today who are on this stage, Arlo, please take a bow. You may get called back for a curtain call. On behalf of all of the students at the school who were not on stage but were behind the stage and outside running the fair and helping out this week, getting everyone ready for today's performances, Che Cobra, please take a bow. On behalf of the students and student directors that we had behind the scenes, in charge of the creative work of these shows. Sorry, it's all right. No panic. Isaiah, please take a bow. And on behalf of all the faculty and staff who had a really exciting week and had a really exciting day, seeing it all come to fruition. It was marvelous. It was a great experience. Mrs. Siegel, please take a bow. And now, if you would all stand up on behalf of all of the parents, especially the kindergarten and first grade parents who made the festival, made today happen, made the barbecue happen, the 6th grade parents who made the cakewalk happen, all of the parents who came and gave their support and gave their applause. Give yourselves a